right back. What?
Ha 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 ha.
Oh my god! You're so loud.
Oh, am I?
Yeah. No, it's okay.
Hey folks, if you're tuned in right now, on the line with me is actually, you know what? I'm gonna switch over so people can see you, my good
Oh
man.
my god! I'm gonna take off my glasses so I can seem cooler.
So you can seem cooler. What a dork.
Yeah.
So yeah,
going, man?
yo, shout outs to you, Brandon, Mr. Top 10 movie filmmakers in Montreal.
It's cool and I'm grateful. I have no idea why.
You don't get to decide what the people appreciate, Brandon. That's not how that works, buddy.
I have no control over it.
Yeah, man. If people like what you do, they like what you do, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles, as the kids say.
That is true. Can you hear me well?
I can hear you perfectly, and I think the people can hear you.
I'm like in an alleyway.
Oh, nice. That's not weird or creepy.
Not at all. I'm just staring through people's homes.
Oh yeah,
letting them know
oh Lord,
that I'm a top 10 filmmaker.
Dude, well, okay, so I know we talked about it, and I spoke to your partner. Hold on, we got Denise jumping in too. Okay. Denise Frazier is one of our fellow hosts out in Vancouver. Hold on, she should be able to hear you. Denise, do you see Brandon also?
I see her.
Brandon?
Yeah, Brandon. Oh, dope. Okay.
Very confused. Hello.
Hello.
What's up? Yo, I'm really excited to have you guys on, man. This is So I was just talking to Brandon because Brandon is also one of our friends. He was an original member of the Franklin Armstrong Collective. He was one of the original Geektastic Cypher hosts that used to come on when it was a monthly series. He's a filmmaker, and he got into the top 10 filmmakers on the list. So I asked him to jump on and celebrate with us.
Yeah, apparently if you threaten to kill people, that you can get on the list. So
oh my God, Brandon, what are you saying?
Woohoo!
It's wild in these streets.
I didn't say it wasn't smart.
Industry secrets, yeah.
So that's what the secret is, man. This whole time I thought kill them with kindness. You're saying just kill them.
Just kill them.
Oh my Lord, what are we saying?
Wow.
Doing it all wrong,
Brian. Yo, so if anyone's tuned in right now, this is not really like the usual official episodes. I kind of just, when we saw that franklinarmstrong.com, the website, made it into the top 10 for websites. We saw that Wizzy, congratulations to Wizzy, who's going to be jumping on soon, made it into number 8 for radio host in the city. Nice. We saw that Brandon, like I said, made it into number 10. We saw Action Figgy Skinny made it into number 9 for Instagram accounts 2 years in a row now. Nice. So, I was just like, guys, you guys want to just jump on at 7 so we can do a quick celebration, quick talk, see how everyone's feeling and doing. And I'm very excited. This is big, guys. I mean, cool. This is fun. No, it really is.
No, it's definitely cool. It's definitely cool to be right. It's always, as an artist, which is weird to call yourself, but as an artist, it's nice to get recognition sometimes. Because a lot of times you're doing stuff and have no idea whether it's good or not or whatever. So it's nice for someone to be like, "Hey, man, you're all right."
I would also like to point out, because you thought that it was mostly us pushing for you, but you did have a film come out last year.
I did.
So I feel like that's not us, because if you didn't have a film, people wouldn't be like, "Oh, he's a filmmaker." So let's right? You know what I mean? I get
it.
So I feel like, and your film is your film available for people to watch now on anywhere online?
On Vimeo, yeah, it is.
Yes, okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. So you can check it out. It's called Dinner for Three.
And it has, if I'm not mistaken, one of your lead actors is on the show Nurses.
Kim's Convenience.
Oh, yes. That too. Yeah. Look at you having. Sorry, we're just gonna name drop 2 different shows that your actors are on.
Not at all, man. He honestly, he's a good friend. I mean, I've known him since high school, and he's on Kim's Convenience. Was just doing so well, that show, and it's really good. And yeah, we have some other really cool actors on that as well. It's, I got lucky. I can say that.
And you had a good team making it with you.
I did
Yeah.
always. I love my crew. They're like the greatest. It's like people that I never made anything that wasn't involving at least a good portion of the crew that I always use.
Okay.
So
Who's
cool,
the best person in the crew though?
Me? Why?
Oh, okay.
Obviously. Yeah.
I was trying to
Stupid
get
question.
you brownie brown. I was trying to get you brownie points with the missus because I know she helps out.
Oh yeah, her. Yes.
I mean, some people say an editor is the other director, and if I'm not mistaken, she edited the film, right?
Yes, she did.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
editors definitely. There's like 2 times, or some people say 3 times, the movie's made, and that's once on set and the other time in the editing room. So
Okay.
and she's my AD, so basically she just cracks the whip on set. So I owe her a lot.
She's holding it down, man, and that
Yeah,
must
she
feel like, I think that's one of the things that's also really cool, that you got to create something like that last year with your partner and a really dope team, and then also you got in the top 10.
Okay, so let me go to my head now.
Okay. Oh, real quick. I also wanted to. You're also kind of a YouTube influencer type dude. Why are we laughing? What, Brandon? You don't want to say who?
the way you said that, like, geez.
Well, it's secondary now to famous director, so I'm not gonna.
Okay. I'm on a list with Denis Villeneuve, so sorry guys. I'm top tier now.
Dude, that is pretty big. I mean,
that's ridiculous. I should not be on any list that Denis Villeneuve is on.
But you are. And
but I am. That's true. That's true.
What's the last film that Denis Villeneuve made?
He isn't he doing Dune now? But he did I don't know. Why is my brain blanking, man? Ryan Gosling. Dude.
I'm thinking of the one with 1,000 something. Was that also him?
No. What? Oh my God, what's wrong with me? The remake, the old sci-fi movie.
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Holy, I can't believe I'm blanking on this right now.
This is not a test either, by the way. I feel like like you're
I know. When people ask me questions, I get nervous and I forget names.
Denise, I apologize that we're just talking circles. I know, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm actually lost.
Like,
oh, Blade Runner.
Blade Runner.
Oh,
Jeez.
right.
Okay, so yeah, Denise, Brandon is on a list with the director that directed Blade Runner. That's that.
Well, congrats.
That's ridiculous. Do not.
Yes.
That makes no sense.
My God, take all the congratulations.
Yo, dude. I mean,
I
but yes, can you a little bit about Moving Mind? What's going on with those guys? Because I see you guys are being a little bit more active.
I shouldn't have walked away. Now I'm actually like with them right now.
Yeah,
it's like in keeping our distance in the backyard.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, we're working on stuff.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, we're working on a few things that hopefully come to fruition soon. But there's some projects like we're working on stuff.
Okay.
But when if things, knock on wood, do happen, it's the beginning process. You'll be first to know.
Oh, I'll get to break the news.
Dude, I always come to you. Man.
That's true.
Sidebar.
Yeah.
A little bit of a sidebar. Like, to be honest, when shit goes down, and like all this stuff has been crazy happening, man. Like, I look to your page to kind of like. Not for answers, but like that, you're a person who like you speak your mind, and
yes,
you say usually
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah,
I'm being 100% genuine, man.
Thank you for volleying back the compliment potato, that the hot potato no one wants to hold.
It's
the compliment potato. Oh no, now I'm holding a compliment potato. Denise, you are a wonderful representative of the Vancouver scene, and I think the things you've done have not only elevated the community, but have elevated the voices of all the people that you represent. I actually wanted to say that, but now I'm tossing the compliment hot potato to you because I didn't want to hold it anymore.
Wow, thank you. Yeah. Oh, it's been so tremendous to have to have all of this weight on your shoulders, especially in Vancouver, because there's not as many black faces over here. So, there's a lot more work to be done.
Yeah.
So yeah, I understand what you're saying. Thank you.
And thank you. And Brandon, thank you. Tell the boys from Moving Mine I expect bigger things now that they have a world-famous director on their crew.
Right, you're gonna make me throw my phone across the yard. Right?
Oscar, where's the Oscar?
Okay. I didn't come here for this abuse.
I didn't want this many flowers. Take your flowers back.
Right?
That's
anyway,
awesome.
I appreciate it, man.
Okay, man.
I'm gonna have to jump off, but
yeah, that's okay, man.
But hopefully we can talk soon, man.
Definitely.
I'd like to jump on a podcast soon.
Dude, you know you're always invited. You just tell us which week you want to jump on.
Down. And it's starting to rain. Perfect time.
Okay, perfect. Okay. I'll catch you later.
I'm gonna let the guy out of my basement now, the one who put me on that list. Might see you guys in jail.
Okay.
No.
Peace, homie.
Peace out, guys.
There's this crazy man here.
Wow.
Oh Lord. Denise. Yeah, so this is Oh, weird. It framed you so weirdly. It put you in like the middle on the top left. Oh, there we go. It fixed.
Whoa. Oh.
No, that's okay. It's not on you. It's me. I don't know what I'm doing with this thing.
I was like, where am I?
I usually, and then I think I'm going to try and do this, but I don't think it's going to work. Oh, yeah. It works if I like sit over here.
Yep.
All right. So I put us in a split screen, and I'm kind of in shot ish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So Denise, tell me a little bit. So first off, for anyone who's listening and has not met Denise or seen any of the posts that we've posted about Denise, she is a Franklin Armstrong Collective member out in Vancouver. She's the host of 2 shows out there on 2 different radio stations. And I'll let you continue the introduction because no one speaks it better than themselves, right?
Oh, well, perfect. Yeah. The 2 shows. So how they air on the radio. My days, my
Wizzy's
mornings.
jumping on. Okay,
oh,
perfect.
yeah. Oh, Wizzy's here. He's the winner.
Yeah, he's jumping on. Hold on. Let me just add him real quick. Ding dong. Did it work? Wizzy!
Yay, the shoes.
Hold on, Wizzy. We got me, you, and Denise. Brandon just jumped off because he had to go. I'm going to switch back to this other shot where you guys are center. And I'm kind of just off to the side-ish. But yeah, Denise was introducing herself to the public a little bit more and giving a rundown of some of the stuff that she's been doing in the community out there in Vancouver. Sorry, Denise, as you were saying.
Oh, yeah. So the 2 shows, the morning show is called Queer FM. It's from 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. in Vancouver at the University of British Columbia. And then I have a urban radio show. We talk about hip-hop, events that are happening in Vancouver. It's called Urban Renewal Project. It's on Vancouver Co-op Radio from 10 p.m. till midnight. So, yeah, I'm the host. Yeah, I'm the host and the producer of both shows.
Damn.
Yeah, keep myself busy, keep myself on my toes, and the work is nonstop. So yeah.
Was that intentional? What drove you to feel like that there needed to be 2 shows? I know they're 2 different shows, but most people usually are like, oh, I think I could represent this one voice in the community. And then you came along and said, nah, homie, hold my drink.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold down 2 communities in this city.
For real. Yeah. What happened was I was the DJ on the morning show, and then everybody fell back, and the responsibility kind of just fell in my lap to just do it myself. And the late night show I was already doing all on my own. And I was driven by doing all of that work. So, but still, it was a happy accident how everything ended up.
Okay.
I'm good with it. Yeah.
That's that. I respect it. I know it's not easy I used to host a 3-hour morning show on Fridays at CJLO here in Montreal. And I never thought that was easy. And I remember thinking sometimes at one point when the whole crew kind of disappeared on me, and I was doing 9 to. Because check this out. At one point, it was me, my boy Hardcore, my boy DJ Scooter, and my boy Nitz. We were 4. And ever so slowly, they just one after the other disappeared. And I realized and it was especially hard when Scooter disappeared because he was a DJ. So here I am now playing off my little CDs and my little MP3s, trying to maintain a 3-hour show. And that I found that shit hard solo, and filling time too. 3 hours of talking.
Yep.
So
with talk, it's difficult. I feel you.
But your show is dope though, Denise. I've done the Urban Renewal Project. It's a dope show.
Yes.
And to see Denise like in her element, like she's on the phone, she's on the board. Like I do it as well, but I cheat because I got RG to help me as well. So I respect you even more because you're doing it by yourself. And even someone like Doc's done it by himself. It's hard.
It is.
He was like, you guys just talk on the radio. Like, no, like we actually have to do stuff. There's commercials. There's but
right?
I feel like
sync it up.
Yeah, I feel like people forget, on major radio stations, a lot of the time you have producers who are in a room making sure all the segments are set up and everything, and you have the talent on air. And I'm not trying to take away from how difficult it is to be talent and to have the energy and to be on, but at the same time imagine doing that while producing, while making sure you hit your marks, while making sure you hit your tracks, while answering the phone, while like, come on, man. Like that's crazy.
God.
Oh, I see the battle Canada cap. Just casually adjusting, just casually adjusting and flaunting.
You got to stay with who carries you, man. You got to stick with who carries you.
Yo, man, I'm waiting for Rishi to hook up with a Crane Express shirt too. I've been telling her I see that dope Crane Express the T-shirts that they have.
It's crazy because now we got to wait another year before we can really see what the Canada Battle Montreal was going to be like. It was going to be an amazing event. I was trying to get DJ Denise to come up.
Hey!
We had so many surprises for you guys. So now it just sucks that we got to wait for that excitement again.
Yeah.
But man, Battle Canada, shout out to them, man. Paper Crane, them the dudes.
They're holding it down, man. Dude, so Wizzy.
Yeah.
A top 10 radio host in the city. You've always said. I know, guys. I got it. I'll get the soundboard one day because same thing. Because
we in the building.
Skinny and Toby have been saying that I need it. That we need the sound effects.
Listen, man. Skinny knows what he has to do. Just call me up. I'll get in the studio. I'll give him the cuts. He chop it up and let's make it happen.
There you go.
But now we nominated now, huh?
Yo, homie.
Frank Armstrong, you up there? Podcast.
Geektastic Cypher got in the top 3. That was pretty dope. We were pretty excited about that. The website, franklinarmstrong.com, got into the top 10. Wizzy got into the top 10 for host. Skinny got into the top 10 for Instagram. Again, 2 years in a row. Skinny's jumping on. Speaking of the man, Skinny just casually rolling in. You speak someone's name.
Skinny.
You speak someone's name, they show up. That's the game.
Gang.
What up, homie?
Skinny.
Hey.
We in the building.
Yeah.
Wild times, right? We were just talking about the fact that you got into the top 10 for IG again, 2 years in a row, good sir.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Wait,
sir.
what do you mean you don't know? I posted.
I saw it and I was like, oh shoot, look at that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Congratulations.
Yeah, Thank you.
Yo, man.
Thank you.
So
You got the action figures in the back. That's what's up.
yeah.
Yeah, little upgrade since the last time you saw it.
I need to get back in there with you.
Oh shoot.
But
Okay.
Yeah, man. I just decided to sign on for a bit before I was charging my phone because I got to take some more pictures tonight of these figs and such. So
Bang.
Decided to say what's up.
That title number 9 on the top 10 doesn't build itself. I like that this man's just like, oh, I got in. Yeah, we got to get back to work.
Get back to work.
Try again.
We're gonna get back. We're gonna get back at it. Get these people these pictures. You know what though? It's true. As soon as I checked the list and saw that the website got into the top 10, I was just like, let me just go see how the website's doing. And then I noticed like the hits are climbing. And I'm like, oh, okay, I gotta fix up this front page.
Yeah. We gotta come back. We got to load up. But it also shows that the platform works. So like what we're trying to accomplish is actually working.
Yeah.
You know, us all being nominated, and the ultimate goal for all of us to be nominated, and for the show to be, for the platform to be even highly more ranked.
Yeah.
So you know, man, it's winning and it's working. So yeah, let's continue our shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, the whole thing started out just with, you know, we were talking to Brandon before when he was on, Skinny, myself, Jaws D, Toby, Gozer. Who else was? I think that's everyone, right?
No, there was one more dude.
Brandon? No, Brandon.
Not Brandon. It wasn't Brandon. It was Brandon was there.
Yeah, it was Brandon and Gozer, you, Toby, myself, and Jaws D. I think that's the 6. I'm pretty sure that's the 6.
Somebody else there. I'm gonna find that picture.
Okay.
Go on.
But yeah, man, we started that, and that the whole idea. So 2013, I'm playing around on the internet, joking, and I was, I think I saw the Charlie Brown special where Franklin is sitting across from everyone at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And I start laughing to myself like, man, they got this nigga out here on the other side of the table, away from everybody. And I just start laughing to myself. I'm just like, tokens. I guess that's just what it is. And then I thought to myself, you know what though? Franklin isn't a token. Franklin is a very educated character. If you look up the history, you know, I just got this not too long ago, Franklin Armstrong action figure to celebrate, because I really wanted to like solidify his importance as kind of a motivation, because the joke is that, you know, he started out as just this little kid on a beach playing with a beach ball, and then but the reason he came to be is because someone said, hey, it'd be nice to see some representation of color in that comic strip. And then that was the idea, that I like the idea that people want to see representation of people of color and black people in the community. And that was 2013, and I just started that because I was just like, well, I you know, I don't know if there's a lot of black nerds out there in Montreal doing stuff like this, but I want to have these conversations from the perspective of the community, and also just feeling like they're, just so that people can feel connected, because that's the other thing. I really, and I've said this to Skinny, there's a lot of times where I really genuinely didn't feel like there was anyone else who had the same interests as me, because in the community, it's not as popular to talk about the superheroes, the Batmans, the Supermans. There's also not as many representatives of us in the comic books, you know? You got Storm, a black woman in the X-Men. That's one of the biggest representations of women and black women. But other than Storm, when I think of black women, you know, I think of like the original Captain Marvel who came after. There's and then what? The next one I think of is Shuri. And we're talking like Shuri got introduced way later. Like you're talking years.
Later,
So, you know, like, and then for black heroes, you have Black Panther, you have Black Lightning, you have Black Goliath. And that's the other thing. It's always black something in front of the name. Oh, you have
in case you don't know.
Yeah.
In case you don't know.
Look at this. Yeah, look at this giant man. He's a Goliath.
Oh,
yeah, but he's black. So make sure you call him Black Goliath. Because you know, you don't want to confuse people that this Goliath of a man is a mistaken with
Black Goliath.
Yeah. And then Black Lightning. Oh, because there's other lightnings. There's other people who run around throwing electricity. So let's call him Black Lightning. I mean,
100%. Terrible.
So you know, that was the point. That was the joke, was there's always going to be this representation, and it feels limited, but if we're lucky, we can come on and start to have bigger conversations. And then on top of the bigger conversation, one of the things that I said to you, Wizzy, and then we brought to the table when we had one of our meetings, was the mandate afterwards was to always have conversations, even if they're uncomfortable, and to have them open and honest, and to recognize that, you know, leave the bias at the door, or if anything, recognize your bias. Like, I'm okay with recognizing my bias. I want to learn about myself through these conversations. And that's how this all started. So to go from that and to start off with a geek show, and then a comic book show, and then Wizzy joining up with us, and Kay joining up with us, and then the Morning Detour joining up, and then Wizzy introducing us to Denise out west, and us being like, yeah, you know what? Someone who's repping the LGBTQ community and the hip hop community out west, where I don't know as many people out there, and I would love for us to be, you know, on both coasts, and to have that connection, and to, like Denise was saying before, we have a lot of brothers and sisters out there that we don't necessarily communicate with as often and I would love for them to feel like we are all connected. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, when Skinny came, when Skinny approached me about it, he was like, "Yo, man, we're trying to do this thing. Doc's a part of it." Once I heard Doc was a part of it, I'm like, okay, I know it's something smart going down. But I was like, I was just honored to be even thought of, because we're talking about a lot of people are afraid to do shows that are a little bit more controversial, that are a little bit more, that's going to stir the pot. And for my shows, all on Running Rules, all I do is stir the pot. So for Skinny to be like, "Yeah, man, we want you guys to be, we want you to join up with us," I'm like, okay, bet. Okay, we can do that. So it's all love from jump.
Yeah.
So it's crazy to see it all come together, like bringing Denise, and then you have Kate, then you have Richie, and to see the thing grow now, so it's becoming like this monster. So it's like, okay, bet. Frank Armstrong, baby.
Yeah, man. I'm really I gotta say, I'm really excited and proud for everything that we've done, because from something that I was jokingly sitting on my couch in 2013, thinking to myself, like, this would be fun. Let's register a website. FranklinArmstrong.com is available. Sure, here's $15. And then from that to turn into, 7 years later, 10 shows, the 7 podcasts. I think we have even, because Basic Bullshit podcast is also joined up, which is one that you jump in on. And so for us to go like have 7 or 8 podcasts and 3 radio shows.
And really cool parties, man.
Yes, that's the thing, man.
No, but see, that's one of the things I was telling Skinny when I linked. I said, "Yo, listen, man, I don't know if Doc's gonna be down with this, but I'm like, yo, man, we should do events, we should do some stuff, and let's bring people into this nerd culture. A lot of people don't know, like, I'm an action figure person as well, and I always tell Skinny, I'm trying to find my niche. Like, Brian has all these cool stuff, Skinny has all these cool stuff, but I think I'm gonna do the Star Wars thing. But well, people don't know I'm a big Harry Potter fan. He was like, "Yeah, but you play all this future and all this gangster shit. Like, you can like gangster shit and like Harry Potter at the same time."
Yeah.
So it's like,
and I feel like that's one of the most important things about this whole conversation, is how many people don't realize that you can be both.
Yeah, you could be 2 things in one space.
Yeah,
For sure.
and I didn't. I'm guilty of that, because when I was a kid, I didn't feel like I could be a nerd and also be on one of the sports teams. Like, I hung out with the nerd guys. When I tried out for the team, I didn't feel like I was supposed to be there. Mind you, I wasn't very good at basketball, but
Our school was competitive though.
Oh
but
my
that's
God.
One of the most, But that's one of the most beautiful things about Frank and Armstrong, is that everybody's really creative. Like, to work with a group of people that's really passionate, really good at what they do, that shows you a testament. And we're all nominated for doing something that we're just being ourselves.
Yeah.
And that's like the best thing about it.
It's true, man. Yeah. I'm so happy about all this. Wizzy, also, you were saying you're going to be coming back because Running with Wolves has been on a little bit of a break, but you're planning.
Because man, I had to go on a break because, like, my kind of podcast, I couldn't tell my kind of sex stories, my stories with girls with the climate and everything. People are dying. Now we got this racial war going on right now. And and I'm just gonna pop up with like stories about women and have Johnny and the guys on.
Oh,
I think it's a time to face certain things, but I'm coming back on Monday. I'm doing more true story. I'm sitting on my boy Blake. We're having an interesting conversation because there are those of us in the Black community that are half white, half Black, and how they're taking in this situation is different. And
of course,
we're gonna have a real, they're obviously being marginalized because people, there's one side that says, they're half white, so they're getting the privilege, and the other half they're saying, well, they're Black, so they're getting the stigma as well. So I think they're in a very interesting marginalized position, and those are the kind of conversations I want to have. I want to have real conversations on Running with Wolves.
Did you see the meme about how Black activists walk down the street and how light-skinned activists walk down the street?
No, I didn't see that.
I'll try and send it.
Okay, check that.
But that's the biggest joke. But that's the biggest joke about it. They always keep going back to that. Well, that's always the easiest thing to divide us in the Black community.
Yeah,
is just go straight to the colorism.
Yeah.
Listen, man. In my opinion, this is me, Wizzy, MoonChaser, saying this. Even if you're half Black, to me, you're Black. If you're light skinned, you're Black.
Yeah.
If you have a Black parent, you are Black. That's me. I don't care if it's half, 1 or 2. You are Black to me. And you guys know, I did it on the morning detail. I went further with it. I do agree with Fat Joe. I know the Latinos and Hispanics said they don't want to be lumped up with us because it takes away from their history.
Yeah.
But I think Latinos and Hispanics, however they want to categorize themselves, I think they're Black too.
Yeah. There's Afro. There's Afro Latinos. There's Afro. Yeah. And that's
Cuban.
And dude,
that's the thing. You know what I'm saying, DJ Denise?
Yeah.
And I'll double down. All the North Africans, y'all are Black. I know.
Yeah.
I know you guys like to say that. Oh, we're
Yeah,
north.
we're not.
We're not. It's like, guys.
No
That's
lie.
that. It's just because you're not close to the equator. That's the only reason you're lighter. That's that. It's not even like I'm not even trying to play a weird card. I'm trying to state the science of it. The further you are away from the equator, that you start lighter you get. So when you guys are North Africans, just why are we gonna pretend like y'all aren't part of the same place? You know.
It's important to acknowledge too. What we're doing is really special. We're in a special moment. I think that every generation gets their moment, gets their space and time. And us being broadcasters, podcasters, however people want to categorize us, we're in a special moment to spread the right message. And especially being Black broadcasters, we're in a unique position. It's very important the message that we're sending out to the people.
Yeah.
These are moments, man. These are moments.
Exactly.
And how we move from here is going to determine our character.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah, man. I've been talking to a lot of people in different groups and communities, and I'm happy to see such a large outpouring for support for Black businesses and stuff like that. I think that, I mean, one of the things that's always, it's kind of this weird bittersweet thing is I'm so happy to see it, but it's also a reminder of how much people were ignoring it before.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Not just ignoring it, like, listen, we're getting the things now. All these companies are feeling the white guilt, so they're donating all this money now. And you're kind of like, yeah, okay, well, I've been Black my whole life, so I kind of dealt with this. So now, like, you guys are giving us all these things. Like, people are even mad that Uber Eats is giving free delivery to Black businesses. Like, just like, no, you guys can't have that either. I'm just like, listen, whatever helps you guys sleep at well at night.
Yeah.
There's deeper issues here, and and giving us money is not gonna solve the problem.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think a lot of those companies need to recognize, especially the companies that were blatantly being racist as of like 6 months ago, and
is
now
everybody done with Starbucks? I woke up this morning. Everybody's done with Starbucks. Everybody done with that?
I mean, they're shutting down anyways, right? Is that?
I don't buy $7 coffee. But I can't afford that. Radio don't pay like that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But are we done with Starbucks?
I think. I don't drink coffee, and I never went for their tea because, like you said, $7 coffee and probably a $5 tea. That doesn't make it. It's a bag of herbs in water. Get the hell out of here with $5. What the hell is wrong with you?
It's almost a dime bag of herb. It's almost a dime bag of herb that I'm drinking. Are we serious here?
Pour hot water on it.
and then obviously, if you go to Starbucks and you don't know all the cool terminologies to order your food, they look at you like you're stupid. Like, listen, I'm cool on this elitist coffee club. I'm cool. I can make my ginger tea at home.
Exactly. It tastes better.
Yes, exactly.
Crazy.
Wow.
Shout out to Miss Patel. But that's that's the way it is. Oh man, I can't wait for us to have an urban radio station in Montreal.
Well,
and it could be French and English.
Yo, dude,
people kept saying it had to be English. It could be French and English.
It has to be French and English. I find it weird that people don't want it to be French and English. That.
Well, whenever you have this conversation with like other radio people, when I'm in a radio room, it's always you can always hear that it's always divided the conversation. But us having an urban station is kind of like, okay, it has to be English. We could have both. There's 24 hours in a day. There's enough room for Jean-François Live from Abitibi Témiscamingue, Rap Radio. There's room for everybody. I just want to be able to speak to my country every day on issues that I think is important for us. That's all I want to do. I don't need the whole pie. I don't need to be the star of none.
I won't. No, I can't say it. I'll say it in the chat because there's stuff I can't say right now. There's stuff I can't say right now, but I'll say it in the chat after. But speaking of, because it's funny you brought it up. But anyways,
I'm gonna bring it up. Listen, I know there's only so far they're gonna let me go because my brand. Listen, you have to know who you are. Yeah, you have to know who you are. You know, what I mean, we all have those kind of Chappelle moments.
And, did you guys get to see the special, the mini 30 minutes he dropped?
No, I didn't watch that. But I saw something called The Cold Story. Did you guys watch?
I didn't watch that one.
10-minute bit called The Cold Story about pimping. Basically, he's paraphrasing his experience in the entertainment industry.
I have seen that one.
And he's using this pimp book.
Yes,
he is so beautiful the way he sets it up, and he still like puts little jokes in between it. Chappelle is special.
Yeah, he's talented. Man. He is talented.
Chappelle is special, but he has a new special out. Yeah, I gotta take it in. Lorena just sent it to me.
Yeah, it's called 846. It's how many minutes the officer unfortunately was pinning down George Floyd. and he did a special. He talks about a whole bunch of things about Candace Owens. Candace Owens. I just don't understand. Anyways,
funny thing. I just I kept hearing the name Candace Owens for a while, but I never looked into her stuff. So the other day I'm surfing the net. I followed this guy who did a documentary on her. The first thing he says, he goes, "She's from Stamford, Connecticut." I was like, okay, that's all I need to know. Yeah. But I was telling Narina, it's important that we hear that everybody in the black community gets their voice. So even the bougie, even those of us that were black, that
of course
privileged, she still deserves her voice, even though a lot of Candace Owens' statements are not based on any facts.
No,
So let me preface that. And I'm talking about facts. And you guys know how I do my things. We come from a place of fact, not fiction, not emotion.
Exactly.
A lot of her things are not based on facts. It's based on her sentiment, based on her position, where she's coming from.
Yep.
But she's a wild person, man. Candace Owens is a wild person.
She's a character, man. She is out here just saying anything and everything and trying to devalue a lot of the arguments made about police brutality and every chance she gets and anything I listen to, I'm always just like, but how do you feel comfortable saying some of this stuff when if you are as intelligent as everyone believes you to be and as intelligent as you present yourself, how do you present information without fact? That to me seems like such a weird concept to appear informed, but then to just spew random opinionated stuff. That's crazy to me. And I think it's dangerous too. And a lot of the times when people need to make arguments about, in the black community, this spokesperson has said that she does not speak for us. I just want to remind you guys, if you are quoting Candace Owens, you're quoting the wrong black person. Michelle Obama is a black woman that would speak for us. If ever there was someone people would be like, hey, who do you guys think should speak for black women right now? Michelle Obama. Roxanne Gay is another black woman, LGBTQ black woman that I would be like, let her speak for us. She's been in these streets. She's been in these streets talking about everything and anything for the longest time. There's so many women and black women that have spoken for us, but Candace Owens is not it, guys. Like you can't.
But they love Candace Owens because it's always about changing the narrative. In the beginning of Colin Kaepernick was, they made it about the flag. So now they can't back into that now. Yeah. So now we have all these police forces, i.e. the NYPD, who's saying that we're not like Minnesota. We're not like Officer Chauvin. Now they're trying to change the conversation now. Like, no, there isn't a systematic racism in the police force. There isn't excessive use of force against black patrons in the police force. Now I'm trying to change the conversation. Yes, there is. Yeah. Okay. Something so simple. I'm not the smartest guy. George Floyd, they went there thinking, okay, he was cashing a bad check. Okay, even that being so, there's four of them. I know. There were four of them. Okay, there's four of them, and you guys already had them. I just need someone to explain to me, because I'm not smart. I just want to explain to me, what was the need to press your knee on his neck? If you guys already subdued him already. Yeah. He's already in handcuffs. You got him. No, I just don't know.
I don't get it.
I just don't understand the excessive use of force, and we have the greatest thing to set up against. Look at the young white guy that went to the black church and shot up everybody. Look how they treat him.
They took him for burgers.
It's very simple. Yeah, they're looking for a burger, so it's crazy. This excessive use of force is not justified, and it's just one of these wild things where it's like, it doesn't happen. You guys are overreacting, black people.
Here's one of the other things I don't understand. Let's say you are a card-carrying conservative.
Yeah.
And you believe that abortion is a crime. You believe that capital punishment makes sense, which is fine. But that's your opinion. In all of these cases, though, you believe in using the legal system to enforce the laws as they see needed. At no point in your legal system does it say you get to just murder people because they've been accused. Because if anything, anyone who is a card-carrying member or a true blue American believes in the justice system and due process and the right to defend yourself because you are innocent until proven guilty. Yeah. So for me, it seems really weird that if you believe in innocent until proven guilty, that you can now sit here seeing that a police officer killed a man and say he was a criminal. Even if he was a criminal, you believe in due process.
No due process.
Why is it all of a sudden okay to just kill a criminal? That's the part that I find insane, because you are actively going against the beliefs of your own system and your own nation. You are going against the beliefs of America, that you are innocent until proven guilty and that you have the right to due process. That is one of the staples of their nation, that people should have the right to defend themselves. Every damn cop show tells us over and over and over. They love to run around talking about their Miranda rights and their rights. And you guys are telling me the right to due process, which is one of your oh so beautiful rights, is the one you guys turn, but he was a criminal, so it was cool. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yo, it's like that video you shared in the group, Doc, a few days ago, by the Wilson guy. Am I correct? The video you shared, where he was basically saying that the fact that, like, for some time now, it seems to be open season on black people in the streets when it comes to the police. And he was saying that the whole thing is that it's because there's no consequence.
Yeah.
There's no consequence to killing us. They have it on video.
Yeah.
There is no consequence to killing us. And I think that's one of the first steps that we need to get accomplished. There's no consequence to killing us. Like, it's okay to kill us on video.
Yeah.
And to justify it by saying, well, yeah, we thought he was a criminal. And he was resisting arrest. So, I held my knee on his head for 8 days. And I still understand people that could just film it and not intervene. I'll catch a case for that. I can't watch them kill you like that, dog.
Yeah.
I can't watch them kill like that, Skinny. I'm just not. Some of us are just built different.
Yeah. Dude,
some of us just, I don't know.
I think for me, and I'm going to try and say it without getting choked up again, but for me, the hardest part is when everyone, protesters from all over, they and a lot of the older women, the moms in the community, and they ask them, why did you come to this protest? And some of the moms go, because he said mama.
Wow.
And they say when he called for his mother, he was calling for all mothers to stand up. And dude, every time I think about that, I get choked up, because even Chappelle says it. That man knew he was about to die.
Yeah.
He knew he was about to die, so he called for his mother. And that is a sad thought. Anyways, I didn't want us to get that heavy. I was here, we were supposed to be celebrating.
It's wild times, though.
No, I know.
But see, as broadcasters, especially for our generation,
that's a good point. Bring it home.
About, even though sometimes a lot of topics that we do have to cover it is a bit unsettling, it is uncomfortable. Yeah. It is necessary that us being black broadcasters that we discuss these things.
Yeah. Yeah, guys. This was a great conversation. I want to thank you guys for jumping on with me to celebrate once again, guys. If you were watching this, if you're tuned in, we want to thank everybody who voted for all of us in different categories and have been supporting. We also want to ask you guys, make sure you go to franklinarmstrong.com and check out all the shows. Just on the front page, all the shows are right there. You can just click on them. Check out Denise's shows out west. Check out Wizzy's show. Check out The Morning Detour. Check out Geektastic Cypher. That's canon past episodes. Not a journalist. All of it.
Action Figure Skinny, check me out.
Yeah. Follow Action Figure Skinny on IG. The man's been holding it down. He's doing these professional
when
shoots.
Giving us another video, Skinny?
He just did one. Didn't you do one this morning or yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yeah.
I do videos they're just random. Anytime. I have something to open right now. I'm just waiting until Tuesday because I want to spread them out.
When can listen, man, I can't wait for this thing to be done. I need to come through. I need to sit down and because you done changed up. Man, we always have great conversations.
I got my mask too, so next time I go out, I'm gonna be sporting my Geektastic
your mask. Okay, I just got
the mask.
I just got this.
I got to talk to you, Doc. I need to get that Running with Wolves joint.
I'll give you the link. I'll give you guys the links for the place. Dude, I ordered from these guys. They're in the UK. I ordered from them a week after two companies, one in Canada and one in the States, and I got my stuff from the UK before anybody else.
Wow.
I don't understand.
Listen, forward me that link. I need that.
I'll send it to you. Send it to you.
All right.
But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. We just wanted to come on here and talk and celebrate and thank you guys and tell you guys we appreciate all of you. Anything, guys, you want to tell them social medias and stuff, what they should be checking, what they should be following, other than franklinarmstrong.com?
You can, as we mentioned before, you can follow me at Action FIGY Skinny at IG or at Skinny MTL. at IG. And Wizzy, tell them what up.
Bang, bang, bang. You can follow me on IG, WMoonChaser or Wolves514. You already know, rww514.com. All the shows is there, the fire.
Denise?
Follow. URP Radio on all platforms. And yeah, the Queer FM van.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, that's it. We're signing out. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. We'll be back with more. We're not going anywhere. We'll be back with more soon. FranklinArmstrong.com.
Oh.
You know this.
Hey.
Easy.